As Shakespeare once said, love is a smoke made with the fume of sighs. It's a paradox, an enigma, a riddle wrapped in a mystery. It's the one thing we all search for, yet it's also the one thing that can cause us the most pain. It's as if we've been given a puzzle with no solution, a question with no answer. Imagine this. You meet someone, they're everything you've ever dreamed of. They're perfect, at least in your eyes. And for a moment, you're the happiest you've ever been. But then, something changes. The person you thought you knew, the person you fell in love with, isn't the same anymore. You realize that the depth of your love isn't mirrored back at you, leaving you with a wound that matches the profundity of your affection. It's like a cruel joke, isn't it? The more you love, the deeper the wound when the love isn't returned. Suddenly, you're left questioning everything. Was the love ever real? Or were you just lost in a beautifully crafted illusion? This is the paradox of love. It can elevate us to the highest peaks of joy, yet it can also plunge us into the deepest valleys of sorrow. It's a double-edged sword that both heals and hurts, a flame that warms and burns. Perhaps the Persian poet Rumi was right when he said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Maybe these experiences, as painful as they are simply lessons. Lessons that teach us about the nature of love, about its strength, its fragility, and its transient nature. So we continue to love, even knowing the risks. Because despite the pain, the heartache, and the sorrow, love is still a beautiful thing. It's still something worth fighting for, something worth experiencing. It's a journey, a roller coaster ride of emotions that can take us from the highest highs to the lowest lows. And so we ask, was the love ever real? Or was it a beautifully crafted illusion? Rumi wrote, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." The great Persian poet was no stranger to love's paradoxical nature, its ability to bring both joy and sorrow. You see, sometimes love comes dressed in the guise of a dream, a perfect union of two souls. It begins as a song, a dance, a celebration of two hearts beating in sync. But as the days turn into months, the seasons change, and so does the person you once knew. The dream shatters, leaving shards of betrayal and heartbreak. And it hurts. Oh, how it hurts. It's a wound that cuts deep, reaching into the very core of your being. It's a pain that is unexpected, a betrayal that you could never have imagined. A million thoughts race through your mind, a million questions with no answers. Was it all an illusion? Was the love ever real? But remember this. Even as time passes, memories fade, and feelings change, the heart never forgets. The heart keeps a record, an imprint of every beat, every rhythm, every moment of love. And in this imprint, there's a story of you, a tale of love and loss, of joy and sorrow. Yet among the shards of broken dreams, there lies a possibility of healing, of growth. Love is not meant to be a wound, but a balm. It is not supposed to cut deep, but to heal. It is not meant to bring tears, but smiles. It is not supposed to be a storm, but a haven of peace. And perhaps, just perhaps, the wound of love is a pathway to healing, to understanding, to enlightenment. A pathway that leads you to a place where the light enters, where the pain transforms into wisdom, where the wound becomes a wellspring of strength. Indeed, love is not supposed to hurt. It is supposed to be our peace. But perhaps in the pain, there is an opportunity for healing and enlightenment. As Shakespeare eloquently put it, the course of true love never did run smooth. It's a truth we've all felt, a longing that gnaws at our hearts. We yearn for a love that is profound, enduring, a love that resonates with the depth and intensity of a poet's verses, a love that mirrors the passion and authenticity we see on the silver screen. This longing, this pursuit of true love is not a casual endeavor. It's a journey that demands patience, resilience, and an unwavering belief in the existence of a bond that transcends the ordinary. It's a journey that asks us to keep our hearts open, even when we're weary from the same cycle of love and heartbreak, the same pattern of joy and sorrow that seems to repeat itself like a song on an endless loop. Yet, we persist. We persist because deep down we believe in the existence of a soulmate. Out of the billions of people in the world, we hold on to the conviction that there's someone out there who can match the rhythm of our heartbeat, someone who can understand our silences, and someone who can make us feel cherished, valued, and profoundly loved. And so we keep searching, we keep dreaming, we keep hoping, because we understand that true love is more than just a fleeting emotion. It's a bond that nurtures, a connection that empowers, and a commitment that endures. We understand that true love is not about finding a perfect person, but about seeing an imperfect person perfectly. We don't want a mediocre love. We don't want a love that's lukewarm, indifferent, or uninvolved. We want a love that's passionate, a love that's deep, a love that's real. We want a love that's worth fighting for, a love that brings peace. And so in this pursuit of true love, we remain hopeful, we remain resilient, we remain believers, because deep down we know that the course of true love may not run smooth, but it's a journey that's worth every twist, every turn, and every detour. We yearn not for a mediocre love, but a love that is worth fighting for, a love that brings peace. Rumi once said, "Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form." And so we journey through life, through love and heartbreak, always learning, always growing. There's a certain resilience that comes with heartbreak, a strength that we often underestimate. Each person that crosses our path, each love that we lose, is not a loss, but a lesson, a stepping stone towards the love that we truly deserve. We've all felt the sting of unrequited love, the ache of betrayal, the sorrow of a love lost. But it's important to remember that these experiences, as painful as they may be, are not in vain. They shape us, mold us, prepare us for the love that is yet to come. They teach us about ourselves, our needs, our desires, our capacity to love and to be loved. It's easy to become disheartened, to lose faith in love, to resign ourselves to a life of solitude. But remember, the same way that seasons change, so do feelings. The same way that time heals physical wounds, it also heals the wounds of the heart. Love is not an illusion, it's not a fairy tale, it's not a myth. It's real, it's tangible, it's within our reach. There's a beautiful quote by Shakespeare that goes, "The course of true love never did run smooth." And it's true. Love is a journey, not a destination. It's a series of highs and lows, of joys and sorrows, of triumphs and defeats. But through it all, it's important to keep moving forward, to keep believing in love, to keep hoping for that love that brings us peace, that makes us laugh, that makes us uncontrollably smile. So keep your heart open, keep your spirit resilient, keep your hope alive, for every heartbreak brings us closer to the love that we are destined for. Every disappointment is a stepping stone towards the love that we truly deserve. Out of the billions of people in the world, there is someone for everyone. Our soulmate is out there, and every heartbreak is but a step closer to them. To quote Shakespeare, "Love all, trust a few, do wrong to none." This timeless piece of wisdom encapsulates the essence of our journey. It speaks of the lessons we've explored, the paradoxes we've pondered, and the heartbreaks we've navigated. Our journey has been a testament to the transformative power of love. It has shown us that love is not just about the depths of our affection, but also the balance in our emotions. We have realized that the depth of love we offer should be met with equal intensity. For when we love deeply, we open ourselves up to the potential of deep wounds, if that love isn't reciprocated. We've also seen how love, in all its glory, can at times lead to pain. Yet it is within this pain that we find opportunities for growth. The wounds of love are not just scars, they are markers of our resilience, our capacity to heal, and our ability to love again. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, we too rise from the depths of our heartbreak, stronger and wiser. Through the highs and lows, the ecstasy and the agony, we hold on to an unwavering belief in love. We dream of a love that mirrors the ones we've seen in movies, read about in poetry, and heard about in songs. A love that is pure, profound, and everlasting. A love that brings us peace. But remember, the pursuit of true love is not a chase, but a journey. It's about understanding ourselves, our desires, and our capacity to love. It's about meeting different people, learning from them, and growing with them. It's about recognizing that we may not find the same person twice, not even in the same person, yet continuing to believe in the magic of love. In the end, love is a journey, a paradox, and a teacher. It may hurt, but it also heals, and above all, it is always worth it.